from Guyana boy, यहाँ पेंटी Guyana घोड़े भाई. Where's the head? Pull your sleeve a little bit. Next one. Good. Give that. Hold this in your left hand. Use the needle leaf, the palm leaf, and you're sprinkling water on the ground. A little drop. And yeah. You go around 5 times, eh? Om apavitra pavitro va sarvishtangato pivaya shmare pundarikaksha sabahya abhyantaram suchi Sri Vishnu Sri Vishnu Sri Vishnu Sri Vishnu Hari. Pavitra pavitro va sarvishtangato pivaya shmare pundarikaksham sabahya abhyantaram suchi Sri Vishnu Hari. Om Swashtino Indra Vihastava Swastina Pushva Vishwavedaha Swastina Takshuris Swastina Vihaspitir Dadhatu Hari Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya Bhyo Namo Namaha Narayanaya Bhyo Namo Namaha Hari Om. You know one of the paper? You will have one straight away.
Stop on this one.
5?
This
Yeah.
one will be 4.
Yeah, when you come back, you just stop me. Right. You see what, huh? I like it. Perfectly. Stand up, I think. Hold this in your left hand with that. Take your ring finger. You put a ticker on top here. Put one by the edge. Average, that side and on this side. Right, and I put one under the chin. Average here where the hand would be, about here so. Put one here and put one on the other side. Good boy. Bhagavate Vasudevaya Bhyo Namo Namaha Malatyadi Sugandhi Malatyadi Tani Puriveltam Pushpani Puriveltam Pushpani Samapyami Hari Om. Okay. Take those flowers and you put it like a mala. So right, you're doing good, man. We're walking a flower shop, boy. Good, man. Okay. Right. Betty, we are going to begin the arati. If you all want, you could stand. And anybody who wants to do arati, you just come take some flowers you offer and you do arati, okay? Yeah. Stand up. And you stretch your hand 5 times and your arm. Yeah. You can stretch your hand, go to my foot. Om Yam Dware Mahagore Anirutam Saviti Tam Sipite Vigachanti Eke Chatma Hanujana Yam dvare mahagore annirutamsaviti tamsi pitya vigachanti eke chatma hanujana. Om Yam dvare mahagore. Alright, just bow by the foot here. Come on, anybody else doing arti? Just take some flowers and offer it here. Then offer the arti. Om Yam dvare. Stretch a Guru Mari foot, 5 times. Om Yam dvare mahagore annirutamsaviti tamsi pitya vigachanti eke chatma hanujana. Yam dvare mahagore annirutamsaviti tamsi pitya vigachanti eke chatma hanujana. Just bow by the foot. Bow by the foot, Take so many flowers with you and offer. Om Mala Ityadi Sagandhini Mala Ityadi Nabai Prabhu Maya Hetani Puja Dham Pushpani Purgaitam Pushpani Samarpayami Hari Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya Bhyo Namo Namah Narayanaye Bhyo Namo Namah Hari. Anybody else for arti? Yeah, take out flowers and just offer it. Yeah. 5 times it, just pull it with both hands and you just stretch up to by the foot and you come out. Om Yam dvare mahagore annirutamsaviti tamsi pitya vigachanti eke chatma hanujana eke chatma hanujana Hari Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Right, and let's bow by the foot there. Yeah, Rasa tries to read. I fire. Arvita, come. Om Pinna Upariyasya Mayadatam Sarva Pitranamasya Anantadayakam Pratishatam. Take the water there from there. Offer some water on that, Pinna. Yeah, Sarva Papaharam Shubham Taridam Kalapitam Deva. Yeah, 3 times. Yeah. Samarpayami Hari Om. Right, good. Put on the water. Take this and offer arti. Om Yam dvare mahagore annirutamsaviti tamsi pitya vigachanti eke chatma hanujana eke chatma hanujana. Alright, proceed on here. Come on this side now. Offer his pinna here. Right here. Om Pinna Upariyasya Arti. Om Yam dvare mahagore annirutamsaviti tamsi pitya vigachanti eke chatma hanujana. Right, sit down. Take the water, pass it around 3 times. Sarva papaharam shubham taridam kalapitam deva samyagya achmanyatam toya achmanyam samarpayami Hari Om. Right here. Right here. Pinna Upariyasya Maharatam Sarva Papaharam Shubham Taridam Kalapitam Deva Samyagya Achmanyatam Toya. Om Yam dvare mahagore annirutamsaviti tamsi pitya vigachanti eke cha atma hanujana yam dvare samarpayami. Good. Put some water on it again. Come over here. Offer this pinna, this Aboriginal hand is right here, and you put it. Okay. Offer some water on it. Sarva Papa Haram Shubham Taridam Kalapitam Deva Samyagya Achmanyatam Toya Achmanyam Samarpayami Hari Om. Right, good. Take this on offer arti. Om Yam dvare mahagore annirutamsaviti tamsi pitya vigachanti eke cha atma hanujana Hari Om Yam Dware Samarpayami Hari Om. Oops, it out. Pariyarti time. Sarva Papa Haram Shubham Taridam Kalavitam Deva Samyagya Achmanyatam Toya Achmanyam Samarpami Rasaramya. Kamita, take this one or Rasabadi foot here. Okay. Pass some water on it. Pinda Upariyasa Mahadatam Sarva Papa Haram Shubham Taridam Kalavitam Deva Samyagya Achmanyatam Toya Achmanyam Samarpayami. Yeah. Take this one of our tea away. Om Yam Dware Mahagore Anyadutamasa Tam Supije Vigachanti Yeke Chatma Hanujana Yeke Chatma Hanujana Yam Dware Samarpayami Hari Om. Have it good. Yes, we will see now. Okay, you could go and sit down. All right, you all can sit. Devotees, Sitaram to everybody. Once again this morning we gather to say farewell to one of our near and dear ones, one of our loved ones. And today we are seeing that this situation is coming up so often. You know, every day we are seeing that so many people are dying, and it just keeps going on and on and on. And there seems to be that nothing could be done to what we are experiencing now. We just have to live with it. When older people dies, we may feel a little bit more comfortable. But today we are seeing quite a number of younger people are dying. And sometimes we feel that everything is saying COVID, but I don't believe that everything is COVID. Sometimes, your family going to the hospital without any symptoms of COVID. And you just spend 2 or 3 days, you get in a report, you're dead with COVID. Now, once you die with COVID, you know what happens? The cost factor goes up. Once they put COVID on the paper, the cost goes up. For normal, natural, so you could burn on the outside, and you could get, it's a lot less, and it's not long term as what we are experiencing now when you have to wait for an appointment, like you all had to wait for an appointment, and that because she would have died out of Panchak. But now it prolonged so long that Panchak finishing on the 8th, which is today. So we offer the Pinda and so on for her to shanti that part of it, that no negative things will happen. So we join together and we sing. In your handouts have the song Jai Krishna Hare, Sri Krishna Hare. That what it means really, that in life, in living, the final victory belongs to God. You could be whom you are. God is the one who will take care of everything for you. While you're living, He takes care of you, and even when you die, He is the one who is going to come. God is the one who will come and take care and bring His blessings to you. So we sing together, Jai Krishna Hare. जब चारों तरफ अंधियारा हो, when you look around four direction, चारों four तरफ direction अंधियारा, you're only seeing problems, you're seeing trouble everywhere, every country in the world has some kind of thing happening around. Whether it's hurricane, whether it's fire, whether it is flood, whether it is COVID, whether it have natural disasters, whether you have enemies, country fighting country and plenty killing, all kind of thing happening. So चारों तरफ when यारा हो, when we look around, we are seeing all these bad things happening. और कोई न तेरा केवल हमारा हो, and there's no one to help us. फिर तू ही बेड़ा पार करो, फिर then तू ही, to you O Lord, बेड़ा पार करो. We turn to you that you will lift us and take us out all of these problems. तू चाहे तो सब कुछ कर दे. Now based on our karmas and how we would have lived, too, you चाहे तो, whatever is your desire Lord, you give to us. विष को भी अमृत कर दे. विष means poison or bad things, अमृत means nectar or good things, कर दो. पूर्ण कर दे सबको आशा. But Lord, fulfill whatever we have in our hearts, whatever positive thoughts and desires we have in our hearts, we ask that those be fulfilled. पूर्ण कर दे तुझे आशा, जो भी तेरा ध्यान करे. As today, Lord, we meditate on you on behalf of the soul. Whatever desire she would have had for the afterlife, we ask that you fulfill that for her also. In your handout, you will see Bhagavad Gita chapter 2, verse number 20. And what that part of Bhagavad Gita is telling us, basically, na jayate mriyate va kadachit na hanyate hanyamani sharire. The sharir is the human body. While you are living in this world, you use this body for all kinds of things. How the body came about, it came from the mother's womb. But beyond that, it came from somewhere else. The ether, the five elements coming together make a little body, a little baby in a mother's womb. And that baby doesn't remain a little baby in the mother's womb. You know, it grows and begins to have features of gender, male or female and so on. And after a while, it is born into this world. When it comes into this world as a little baby, it doesn't stay as a little baby. All of us are little babies. You all know that. You know you were little babies too, eh? All of you. And long time, I like to tell people now that long time, we nowadays, we didn't have this Pampers business now. You know, you use a pamper, you throw it away. Long time was diaper, boy. Somebody older for us could remember that. Eh? You pass by somebody, you see a whole line of diapers like curtain hung up on the line because they wash all whenever I get good weather. You would remember that, right? And they hang up all the curtain, the diaper like curtain. Now is one off. You buy Pampers, everybody. That's why costs are living so high too, eh? No recycling Pampers and thing now. Diaper. And now they have baby diaper, they have medium-sized diaper for if you have a little bit more weight, they have large diaper if people have bigger size, and I believe they must have extra large for some people who are real big too. So they have all these things and recycle. So the human body comes, a baby is born, the baby grows from birth, growth, disease, you get sick and so on, decay, you start to go down, and death. That is what life is. That is what mother here went through. She was born, little baby, and she grew into ripe old age. How old she was? Okay, she had a well good age there. So that you come now and birth and death, in between both of them is known as life. You are living. She has reached the point, she has gone from birth, she has crossed through life and she has come to death. And this is where the sloka says, Najayate mriyute vakadachit. When the body, the sharir, is disposed of, whether you bury it or you burn it, and you put it in open air or you give it into a watery grave. That is just for the body. But the soul continues to live. This is our Hindu teaching. The soul continues to live. Hindus believe in transmigration of the soul. We don't believe, like others will believe, that when you die, you go on your wait for the coming of somebody to resurrect you, and then they dig you out back and the soul comes up, and then you will have judgment. Our judgment is right away. Her judgment is from the time she died. Today we are having the service to send her soul on. We're doing all the rituals and so on, closing everything. We have go for the pin and everything. And then she goes, the soul goes. The soul is going, but the body will stay here because we are going to cremate the body later today. So that body will be disposed of. But the soul will go to face its karma. So this is what is saying here. When the body dies, the soul will continue to live. And all of us, as we transmigrate from soul to body according to how our karmas would have been, we come back into this world. Now, Hinduism is the only place that tells you why you are happy or why you are sad. In some other scriptures, they tell you 7 generations will have to suffer for what I do. Hindus don't believe that. What I do is what I do. Why should my son and my grandson and my great-grandson and my great-great-grandson pay for what I did? It doesn't happen. Even in man's law, they say no, that is God's law. Even in man's law, if I commit a crime, they wouldn't go by my brother here and say, boy, look, your brother commit a crime, you go in jail for him. And then they would tell his son, well, you know, your uncle commit a crime, so you are the third generation, you have to go in jail for he too. It doesn't work so. Hinduism doesn't believe that. It believes that the box stops with you as an individual. When you die, you face up to your karma. What we are doing here on behalf of Mama here is that we are trying to help her soul. We're giving her a little push with all these rites and rituals that we are doing. And when you do this now, that goes into your bank account, that you are doing something to her. You didn't just say, okay, she done there, let the government take. You know, some people say, let the government take that and use it for them young fellas who spent studying medicine and things like that, cut out the hand, cut out the foot, open the head and thing to check it and see for it to experiment and thing. They do that with body, you know, cadavers, yeah, they do that. Many times. They take the body and they take out parts, you don't know, and they use it. So this soul will move on, the body we are going to cremate. So when the soul is moving on, now what is going to happen? The next song on your paper is Pinjare ke Panchire. Pinjare is a cage, Panchi is a bird. So the bird is in a cage. And if you, a lot of people like to mind birds. I don't know if any of you here like to mind birds, but I have never seen a bird yet, except in some instances, maybe parrot or parakeet, some of these birds. When you let them go, they just come back. Pigeon and things just go and come back, but they don't be in cage, they'll be free. But any little bird you have in a cage, open it and see if it will go and come back. Try it. Try it sometime. You let the bird go and see if it will come back. This song is telling us, Pinjare ke Panchire. Panjare the cage, Panchi that bird that is in the cage, Tera dard na jane koi. Nobody knows what that bird is suffering. Nobody knows what that bird has in its heart. Sometimes you hear it well whistling. They say, what is a nice bird, boy. We want to pay plenty money for it. Because this bird is well whistling. It's not necessarily bird singing, you know. The bird could be crying, you know. And you don't know the language of the bird. So you don't know what the bird doing. The bird could be, when you think it's whistling, well crying it. So, Tera dard na jane koi. Bahar se to kamosh rahe hai. Kamosh means peace. Bahar means outwardly. You're looking at it, looking nice, looking peaceful. Bhitara roye. But inside, you are crying. Everybody see all of us sitting down here. Nobody knows what worries I have in my mind. After this, what I have to do today and tomorrow and the next day. And what kind of situation I have to face up with. Nobody knows. Tera dard na jane koi. But outside, when you look at me, they feel like Bahar se kamosh rahe hai. That he is peaceful and he is good. Kaha na sake tu apni kahani. Apni kahani means your kahani, your story. Kaha na sake tu, there is no one you can turn to. Teri bhi panchi kya zindagani de. Because you are panchi, you are a bird. Many people in life, they treat you like a panchi, like a bird, you know, like a nothing, you know. They have no interest in you, you know. If they want something out of you, boy, they bring down the moon and the stars. They treat you real good. And after that, they don't care about you. Vidhi na tera katha likhi hai. Vidhi is the creator. Tera katha, your story, when he is writing it. Asu me kalam de boy. Asu is tears. Kalam is the pen. The pen that he is writing, he is using your tears as the ink. Tera dard na jane koi. Nobody knows what you have, what anybody have in their heart. Because there is no, you know, like now, in the TV and thing, when they have anything, they just have this thing, what do you call it? This caption. While you see anything and people talking, they're writing it, going one time so you could see it. Your life has no closed caption, you know. Nobody knows what is in there. Tera dard na jane koi. Chupake rone wale. Chupake. Silently. Rona means to cry. Rone wale, you are a person. Silently. You're not telling anybody your problems, but you're crying. Dil ke chale re. Rakhna ke, and all your problems, you are keeping it in your dil. Dil means your heart. Nobody know what it is. ये पत्थर का देश है पगले, पत्थर का देश, पत्थर is stone, desh is the world, the country. Hai pagle, oh pagle means fool, oh foolish person, this world. Tera dard na jane koi. Nobody is for you. Pagle, koi na tera hoy, koi na tera, koi means no one. Koi na tera hoy, no one is for you. Everybody, if they feel that you are of benefit to them, man, you're your good friend. And once they feel you have nothing else to offer, whatever it is, there are so many things you can offer to a friend. You can't offer anything, they dump you. It's simple language, they just dump you. And they look for somebody else where you could get somebody from. So we sing this one, Pinjare ke Panchire. time, we will ask if anybody would want to say a few words, a theology or something on her behalf. Yeah, somebody should say something. Some words you can even read a little bit here. Read a little bit for us so it will go on the camera, it's going live. So the people who are there, one of you just come and read it, huh? The daughter of so-and-so. Anybody could just come and read it, huh? Anybody? No? Okay, so for the camera and for those who are listening from away, as a sort of a semi-eulogy, we will, you know what we have here. I don't know if we do a close-up somebody for this page. You can watch. Take one of those, put it on the box. Yeah, and open it to anyone in the box, right? You shouldn't block the picture, you could have put it a little bit one side so that he could do a close-up on it and he will arrange that, right? So, Joyce Roopnarine Bholai. She was the daughter of Popo and Jagdev Roopnarine. She was the wife of Basdev Bholai, the mother of Vidya and Krishna. Well, I think the two children are here. The sister of Sylvia, Lilavati, Kalavati, Shrani, Indira, Kishore and Nirmal. She was the grandmother of Wali, Joel, Kennedy, Mitra, Shivana, Tyler, Tridan, Rohan and Amrit. All of them here, or Trinidad, or they are away, right? So they will see, and your names are calling, so you will see that too. She was a great grandmother of Vyan, Vashtin, Elijah, Varish, and Joycelyn. You see why I always should I read it? Always correct me, no? You got that always read it. Always I know the correct pronunciation. Daughter-in-law of B. Bholai, mother-in-law of Steve and Trisha. Well, they, aunt of Hema, Nisha, Anil, Christine, and Avina. Friend of many others. So today we celebrate her life. Where's her? Joyce. You don't have a date of birth here? Oh yes, sunrise, 3rd October 1944. So this year she would have been 78 if she had said it wrong. Sunset, 22nd September 2021. So this year she would have been 78 years, huh? Yeah, if she had said it wrong. So this is a life, and a life that we are celebrating today. Now, I be akela, jai be akela on your paper again. I means to come. Akela means alone, you come alone. Jai be akela, when you're going alone. Do din ka zindagi hai, do din ka mela. For a few days, zindagi is life. For a few days you are living. We call it days because some of us feel when you live 78 years, you live long. Like nothing, because the world is millions, billions of years old, and you are 78 years and that way, like nothing. Lodin ka mela. Mela is like a bazaar. A bazaar like the marketplace. You're doing this, you're doing that, you're buying this, you're buying that. You don't buy everything in the market. You choose what you want. So while you're living, you're choosing what you want here, there, all kind of thing, and life goes on. Jinke liye hai tune. Saboo saab kitna diya na. What did you bring in this world? Jinke liye hai. Mahal sajaye, but you build house and you build palace and you do all kinds of things. Matlab ke yaar sare. Most time you do it matlab for other people to see, but I could build something, I could drive a new car, I could drive a big car, something. You only doing it to show other people. Sabhi hai padhai is for others. Inke liye hai kitna tune dukha jila. And all these things, inke liye, all these things that you build and you accumulate. You know what it's called? Dukha jela. Dukh is problem and sadness. If you live in a little one-room house, whether you close the door, you don't close the door, you don't care. When you build a 3-room house now, you have to make sure and close the door. If in your house you have nothing, your house is empty and you have no expensive furnishing and big TV and thing, you're worrying about nothing. Once you buy a 50-inch TV and you put it there, your worries start, partner. You're making sure. If you're driving an old brick-up motor car and you park it anyway, sometimes you do him take out the key and thing from itself. That how it used to be a long time anyway. So leave the key in the car and you're going walking all about it. Now when you buy expensive car, you have to make sure you take out the key, you have to make sure you lock it too, More trouble. This is what the verse is saying. Kahe tu aaye jag mein. Where did you bring your comment? When we're talking about birth, muthi bande aaye the. Your fist, when you come out of the mother womb, it's closed. Heart pasare jayenge. When you're going, heart is the hand pasar, it's open and you're going. Neki karam kar le. Try to do good things. Dunya se darna. Have no fear for anyone or anything in this world. Papa ki angan mein khud ko. This world is full of all kind of negative things. Pap se. Kahe do dakhela. Don't get yourself drowned in the negativities of the world. Hari ke sharan tu ho ja. Seek God's blessing. Dhyana lagale. Meditate and pray to God. Jivan milena firiye. You may not get another chance in a quick time to be a human being. Our teaching is that you could go into any other species and so on. Jivan ko pale. Make use of this life. Khela jagat ke sara. We are all like a toy in God's hand. Usne hi hai khela. And He plays with us. Sometimes He raises us up. Sometimes patke hui on the ground. Sometimes make you happy. Sometimes God is in charge. So thing. Ye zindagi hai pyare. This world that we are living in, my friends, this life. Ek jhoota sapna is like a dream. Gahireo ke dunya mein. This world is like a deep river, a deep ocean. Gahiros ke dunya, this world. Nahi koi apna, nobody is for you. Don't feel somebody that will say, print card and say, I love you and I love you. When you're dead, then don't even go in and sleep in the same room with you, but they're well in love with you. The same bed they used to lie down with you, put the dead body there, and say, okay, you ought to spend a night there. Huh? Me? I used to write, I love you. I used to write that. But you think I had that, yeah? No. So she's lying there. Sabke rahate hue, sabke, all of you. Rahate, guarded. She is telling us now, sabke rahate hue, all of us are guarded here. But, mai hu akhela. Mai hu, I am akhela. Who lying in the box? So we sing this song a little bit. friends. Anybody, I'll still leave it open for a few minutes. Anybody want to say anything on behalf of Mama here? And all her children and so many grandchildren and so many. So, more or less we have come to the end of what we were supposed to do today. We've made the presentation and the pindars represent here at this point the 5 stops that we usually make. Now when you go down to the crematorium, they don't allow all those things. You have to go directly in. I don't know how many people are allowed down there now. You have any idea? 10 to go down. Well, 10 of you can go, because even if I go, I don't have anything to do. I just have to stand up like a member of the family. So with these few words, if nobody have anything else to say, we could stand. Let us offer a closing prayer to Mama here now. Any of the children away, would they be able to send something for us? If you all could call them, you can call them. You can call them, so they would have been able to say something too. Okay? Alright, so we would pray that Mama's soul would go and rest in peace. And we ask, and on behalf of all the children and the grandchildren and all those who are away and looking at what is happening, you all would have been able to see Mama's face. You would have seen the printed documents that we would have had on her behalf, and all the other relatives here who would have come. So we are sending her and let her find her peace. From this valley they say you are going. We will miss your bright eyes and sweet smile. For they say you will live in the sunshine and taking the pathways wide. It's a long time, you know, we have been waiting for the words that you never did say. Now, alas, all our fond hopes are vanished, for they say you are going away. From this valley they say you are going. We will miss your bright eyes and sweet smile, for they say you are leaving the sunshine and taking the pathways by. Now the time has come when you must leave us. You must go where the Lord has called you. Do not ever forget us, your loved ones. To you we have always been true. From this valley they say you are going. We will miss your bright eyes and sweet smile, for they say you are leaving the sunshine and taking the pathways wide. Om Anadino Vigano Deva Shankachakra Gadadhara Akshayaha Punnari Kaksha Preta Moksha Pradobhava Preta Moksha Pradobhava Preta Moksha Pradobhava Omi Savasyamidam Sarvam Yatakincha Jagatyam Jagat Tena Tvaktena Bunjitama Gridakasya Svidanam Purnamada Purnamidam Purnat Purnamuduchyate Purnasya Purnamadai Purnameva Vashishyate. Om Guru Brahma Guru Vishnu Guru Devo Maheshwaraha Guru Sakshat Param Brahma Tashmai Shri Guruve Namah. Om Tvameva Mata Chapata Tvameva Tvameva Bandhuscha Sakha Tvameva Tvameva Vidya Dravinam Tvameva त्वमेव सर्वं मम देव देव. Om Shanti 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 Hari Om. Om Namo Paramatmane Namaha. These devotees have brought us to the end of this part of the service. On behalf of the family, I wish to thank all of you for joining with us here this morning. I wish to thank our camera operator. He has always been around helping us and making sure that the family away can see and very clear and precise and so on. So we want to thank him very much. We want to thank Boodoo's for taking care and very nice preparation of the body, and because of the present situation, we have to be a little bit more cautious in what to do. So we want to thank the Boodoo's funeral agency for a very wonderful setting and seeing Mama off. So with these few words, thank you all very much. Sitaram to everyone until we meet again. From here, Boodoos will take over now and they will guide you on what you're doing. Ayoji Maine. Anywhere? Just on. Open back. Empty this water inside it,